The night settled like a soft whisper across the world, gentle and calm, as if everything had agreed to slow down together. The sky stretched wide and deep, filled with quiet stars that shimmered like distant dreams. A cool, soothing breeze drifted through the air, carrying with it a peaceful stillness. In a quiet town surrounded by tall, silent trees, there lived a young girl named Alina. She had a soft heart and a thoughtful mind, often finding beauty in the smallest things. But sometimes, especially at night, her thoughts would grow too loud, making it hard for her to rest. Tonight was one of those nights. Alina lay awake, her eyes tracing the faint glow of moonlight on her ceiling. The room was quiet, yet her mind continued to wander, moving gently but endlessly. After a while she sat up. The stillness of the night felt different tonight, almost as if it was waiting for her. She slowly got out of bed and walked toward her window. The trees outside stood tall and calm, their shadows stretching softly across the ground. Then she noticed something, a narrow path of light between the trees. It wasn't there before. Curious yet calm, Alina stepped outside. The air wrapped around her gently, cool and comforting. She followed the glowing path, her steps slow and quiet. The deeper she walked, the softer everything felt. The sounds of the world faded away. The noise in her mind began to quiet. Soon, she reached a small clearing. In the center there was something unusual, a swing. It hung from the branch of a large tree, moving ever so slightly in the breeze. Its ropes shimmered faintly, and the seat glowed with a soft, warm light. Alina paused for a moment. Then slowly she walked toward it. The swing moved gently, as if inviting her to sit. She reached out and touched it. It felt warm, safe. Without hesitation she sat down. The moment she did, the swing began to move slowly, smoothly back and forth. With each gentle motion she felt something change. Her breathing slowed. Her shoulders relaxed. The thoughts in her mind softened, becoming quieter with every sway. Back and forth, the movement was steady, calming like a rhythm her body already understood. She held the ropes lightly, her eyes slowly closing. The swing carried her gently, not too high, not too fast, just enough, just right. With every motion, it felt like something inside her was settling. Like waves slowly calming after a long day, the air around her grew softer. The breeze moved in harmony with the swing. Even the trees seemed to sway quietly, as if sharing in the calm. Alina's thoughts were no longer scattered. They moved slowly then faded. There was no need to hold onto anything, no need to think. Only the gentle rhythm remained. Back and forth her body felt lighter. Her mind felt open, peaceful. The glow of the swing softened, wrapping her in a quiet warmth. She leaned back slightly, letting the motion carry her. Her hands loosened their grip. Her breathing became deep and slow. The night around her felt endless yet safe. A quiet space where nothing could disturb her rest. The swing continued its soft rhythm. Back and forth, slower now, gentler. Like a lullaby made of motion and silence. Alina's eyes stayed closed. Her thoughts had disappeared completely. There was only calm, only stillness. And slowly, without effort, she drifted into sleep. The swing moved one last time, then came to a gentle stop. The glow faded softly. The clearing returned to its quiet, peaceful state. The trees stood still. The breeze softened. The night held its silence. Hours later, as the first light of dawn began to appear, Alina opened her eyes. She was back in her room. The morning light filled the space gently. For a moment she sat still. Then she took a slow, deep breath. Everything felt calm, light, peaceful. She didn't remember every detail, but she remembered the feeling. The gentle motion, the quiet rhythm, the calm that had carried her into rest. And somewhere within her, that soft, steady swing remained, a place she could return to whenever her thoughts became too loud. A place where she could simply close her eyes and let herself drift,